Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Premier Finds. My name is Michelle, and on this channel we discuss a lot of fitness, fashion, lifestyle, luxury, budget-friendly items, makeup, beauty, everything in between. It's good to have you here. I have missed you all. I have picked up a couple of new items, well, more than a couple of new, and I wanted to go through them, and I thought, turn on the camera and let's peek through what we have. I have been collecting these things. Dare I say, I've had some of them probably about maybe a couple of months. As you all know, I will buy something, put it to the side, and then I'll decide to do a video on it once I collect a whole bunch of stuff. So as the title indicated, I did pick up several Christian Louboutin purchases. Wanted to say this about the pronunciation of that name. I've heard Christian Louboutin, I've heard Christian Louboutin, and you know, it ends with T-I-N, so I just go with phonetically. It sounds like it should be Christian Louboutin, but you know what, Louboutin, red bottoms, however you want to say it, enjoy your purchase. So with that being said, I'm going to share those for the end. So if you need to go straight to that, go for it. But I do have some other items that I am excited about, so I'm going to jump right in. The first thing I want to talk about, I want to start with Patrick Ta. Picked up the, what is this? That is the Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I especially love the blush. I got the pinkish shade, I forget the name of it. I am not wearing it today, and nor am I wearing this bronzer, but I do love the packaging and I'm really excited about it. Now this one is called She's Sculpted. I am going to get the other one that's a little bit, it's the next shade below this one, I think. Maybe it's She's Bronzed, I'm not sure, but this is She's Sculpted. As always, Patrick Ta does a beautiful job with the packaging. I love that so much. Here we go. If you love rose gold, there you are. There you are. Sorry if there's a little glitter there. Maybe a little bit too bright. Okay. And then open it up this way. There you go. All right. So here you are. I'm going to come up a little bit closer so that you can see that. Hope that you can see that. I love that the powder is on the bottom and then the other one is up top. A lot of people do this different ways, as the same that they do with the blush. A lot of people put on the cream first, then the powder. Some people put on the powder and then the cream. You know, you do what's best for you or what you like. I tend to go back and forth in terms of the blush. I've tried it both ways. I'm pleased with both. I think in his videos, I saw him doing a demonstration, and I do think he went with the powder first and then the cream. People do what they want to do, but the packaging is beautiful. I'm not wearing it today. I have tested it. I absolutely love it, but I am interested in the other purchase as well. So got that, picked that up. I am really enjoying Patrick Ta's products, okay? The other thing that I picked up, let me shift here to, well, I'll go ahead. This is something that I picked up from the Nordstrom anniversary sale that I caught at the tail end that just came in. It is the YSL Love Shine Lip Oil Stick and the Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss. Had not tried, as you know, I have tons of YSL fragrances, but I had not tried their makeup. So I wanted to go ahead and look at this a little bit. And I'm gonna show you. First, let me show you how pretty the packaging is. Isn't that beautiful? I'm hoping that you can see that. Pretty, it's silver with the pink YSL there, okay? And then we have same thing in the gloss, okay? Beautiful. I love their branding. I love the way they do their YSL. And I'm gonna go ahead, and it's funny, it kind of matches my nails a little bit. I'm gonna put it on my hand for you. Very, very sheer, and I can tell you now you're not going to be able to pick up on that, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm also going to do the lippy for you. Very sheer, but very pretty. Boy, it's very sheer. You probably won't be able to see it, maybe kind of, sort of, I don't know, but very pretty. And I would think, boy, I would love to see that with MAC's cork liner. I think that would be really, really pretty. Or beige turner from MAC. I bet that would be pretty. Okay, so I am excited about that. And then sticking along the lines of YSL, you guys know that I love, 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 love. I want to see how that packaging looks. Love, love. Picked that up at the tail end. I just couldn't let it go for the price. Nordstrom anniversary sale. Went with the Eau de Parfum with the travel spray atomizer. And here is the beautiful bag. Has YSL there in case you're interested in that. It has a snap closure on both sides. And then in terms of the presentation, I'm gonna add this to my collection. You guys know how I feel about that beautiful bottle. And here she is. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm just gonna go in because I can. Oh my gosh, I love that. Love that. Okay, so have that there. And then love this for my everyday handbags. Work bag, cute little travel spray, okay? And I've gotten several of these. There is no top on this, but I have never, hold on. Yep, this one does have a top. The last one I got didn't have a top, and I was just gonna share with you, it still didn't spill. Still didn't spill. And I loved it so much I wasn't going to return it. It was part of a packaging as well. So I got that as well from the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and I'm really excited about that. Put these two, and then I stepped out a little bit and wanted to share, got tons and tons of goodies as part of samples. Ladies and gentlemen, ask, let them know. I would love to buy the fragrance, but do you have any samples back there? How many? Well, what do you need? Well, as much as you can round up, ma'am. I would love to have them. You know, we spend a lot of money, and that's the purpose of the samples. So she did a very good job, my essay, of bringing those out. And then I'm just gonna run through a couple of them, just in case some of you guys have these. I have never tried the Tiffany & Company fragrance. Spice Bomb by Victor Rolf. Another Flower Bomb Tiger Lily by Victor Rolf. Electric Sky by Tory Burch. We have Laura Mercier blush and lipstick samples. Million Gold by Rabanne. In addition to the Mediterranean Honeysuckle by Erin. And what's in this little one? Oh, a little Valentino. What did I pick up? Shoes. Yeah, I have some shoes from Valentino that I need to present and show you guys as well, a recent pickup. So I'm excited about their fragrance too. So just a lot, and some Dior samples, as well as some Giorgio Armani foundation samples. I'm gonna tell you, I tried the Giorgio Armani. I bought it, I was not in love with it. It is so expensive in my mind. I did return that back to Sephora, but I'm going to give it another shot because people rave about it, and perhaps I picked up the shade in haste and didn't think it through thoroughly. So I'm gonna give that another shot, and I'll keep you posted. But as we stick with fragrances, friends, this is a classic. I am late to the bandwagon on this one. I smelled it on someone at church. And every time she comes over to give me a hug on Sunday, I always think, I need to try that. I need to try that. I need to try that. They did not have the one that she wore, but I decided to go with what they had. And it is that quintessential sexy heel by Carolina Herrera. Good Girl. And there are so many variations of the Good Girl, but let me show you. So it comes like this, okay, that, and here she is. How about that? Good Girl. This is the blush. Comes in the 2.7 is the large one right here, and then the Travel would be the 1.0. I guess they would let me travel with that. I'm sure they would, yes. Okay. I mean, it's just the quintessential sexy heel. I'll take out the big one just to show you. I'm gonna cover that there so that you may be able to see that a little better. I hope that you can. Is that just not the sexiest thing ever? Carolina Herrera. Love that, love that, love that. And for those of you who don't know, you push back here on the top of the heel and she sprays, okay? All right, so for the notes in this one, in case you're interested, let's see. I will list the notes below. I had them written somewhere, but I don't have them. To me, it smells a little fruity. It does have some citrus lemon peel in it. A lot. It's not heavy. It's a little bit florally to me. In my mind, it's lighter than the typical red shoe that they make. That fragrance is a little heavier than this one. By it being named blush, in my mind, I expected it to be a little softer, and to me it is. But I just had to add it to my collection. The classic one was sold out, but I just thought this was so cute. And this must be very popular in that I purchased the very last one of the sale, the very last one in inventory at the store. So Miss Carolina Herrera, I am excited about that. And I will have the pricing, well, I'll just tell you what it was. So if purchased separately, it would have been $268. I paid $170. Okay. And in case you want to know, for the YSL Libre fragrance, that was 152. So very, very pretty. Excited about that. So as we segue into I am so excited about these tank tops. If I covered them in a previous video, please charge it to my head, and not my heart. I need more coffee. Be nice, okay? These tanks by Pumi. I think what I presented was the white one and told you how much I loved it. And so I went back for different colors. I am telling you, it feels just as good as Skims. And boy, it's gonna take a lot for me to purchase another Skims tank. They are beautiful. I love Skims. They are well worth it, but I'm here to tell you this is very similar in terms of the quality at a fraction of the price, and I'm excited about it. I got it from Amazon, yeah. Went with blue. This is a different color for me. Again, I'm sorry if I presented it, but now this one is, I get these in a small because I wanted it to be a little more form-fitting so that it would layer very nicely if I wanted it to. The straps will facilitate a regular brassiere. However, you'd have to make sure that the straps aren't too terribly wide, or you could just go with some cakes or, you know, covers or whatever you want to do. But it feels very good. The lining is nice. Has some stretch to it. It has some give. You cannot see through it. So I did go with the blue, and I am also excited that, what else did I go with? Probably white, which means did I purchase a black one first? I have so many. Oh no, okay. I purchased a white one, got the blue one, and then I always love, you know, a lot of people love a good classic black tank. I love brown, and I think I love brown because it's part of my color wheel. I just love the color brown. Now, this is a bodysuit, and I'm really excited about it. I have not worn it, obviously. I love the way that it has the cut there. It's kind of like, not a boat neck, but I love the square cut there. I think that's very flattering. This model will let you wear any type of bra, even one that has a very wide strap to it. And then come down here and you see that it is very much a bodysuit. And in this one, I got a small as well in the chocolate or coffee brown, however you want to do it. And even though it is a small, it is not going to keep me from breathing. You still have a lot of stretch. It is substantial in that you can't see through it. It feels good, yet it offers a lot of compression. So I am excited about those. Now, moving right along. Let's see, what are we gonna do? I don't wanna hold you too long. Okay, so I told you that I had been enjoying my Christian Louboutin. I told you last week about this little, well, in a previous video, I told you about this cute little number here. My card holder, have yet to wear it, okay? Got it on sale, you know me, got it on sale. I watched, it went down. Last one in the store, I finally bit the bullet. But after I purchased that, I found something to put it in. Yes, Michelle bought another Christian Louboutin bag, and I wanna show it to you. You're gonna be so surprised because it is so not me. Ready? And you're probably thinking, wait a minute, do you mean you bought a wallet? No, 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 it is a tiny bag, okay? I have no words. Let me start with, it is black, it has and it is leather, it has the strap, silver, and as I am thinking about this, I may have shown this to you, but if I have, you're watching it again. Maybe it was the shoes I wanted to show. Either way, I'm telling you about it again. I don't care, I'm telling you about it again. Very little, that you can wear in there. It's very, very little. So what can I put? I can put my phone in here, okay? And I will also be able to put this little wallet in here, and then maybe my keys and a lip gloss, and here we are, right here. It's a small bag, but it is a very strong bag, and I like it. It is very different for me. With the silver handle, I usually do gold, and in case you're wondering, there is the Christian Louboutin insignia there. That's really nice. It is crinkly in nature. It's not a smooth leather, and it's also written in the back if that is important to you. This one well, it very much lends its head to quiet luxury in that unless you know, you don't know. You know, it doesn't have any red peeking out, the quintessential color. It doesn't have that. You just have to love what you've purchased, appreciate the value of it. I think this was maybe $3 and some change, down from almost $800. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? I'm telling you, you just have to watch. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. But I am trying to embrace smaller bags. Boy, I really went small on this one. And again, what did it for me on this was the deep discount. So, and I picked that up from Nordstrom a while back. One more Christian Louboutin item, and I'm gonna let you go, okay? Here we are. You know, it's funny. It's a shame that I've had some of this so long. I sometimes forget who I've told about it, if I've told my sister about it, if I told a coworker about it, or if I told my friends, you all about it. So if you've seen it again, just enjoy it. Don't come for me in the comments. We already saw it. Look at it again, move on. Life is tough enough, okay? Here we are. Isn't she lovely? I think she is. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love everything about it. I especially love that color. That's in my color wheel. You guys know I like browns, caramel, golds, things of that nature. Now, the name of this shoe is the Apostropha Sling. Apostropha Sling. This, I don't know how it's reading on camera. It is darker than a taupe. It's a little bit, it's a neutral shoe, but it is a little bit darker. And the millimeter is 80. So this is one that is doable every day if you could. If you wanted to wear it every day with that heel being 80, it is very doable. It is narrow at the toe. However, there's a lot of width at this point. At the top portion, you won't have a lot of toe cleavage, if you will. And then with the strap, it has extra give here because this has that little not a whole bunch, but just a little bit. It is very pretty. I love the color. It is not nude. It is very much darker than nude. So we're gonna see what that is about. There isn't a lot of padding in it. The driving force behind this purchase was the deep discount. And that does it for me sometimes. You know, I know that I will wear this color. I didn't go in looking for the shoe, yet it was there. I am excited to wear it. It will go with the, I think it's the Kabarak tote, the Christian Louboutin bag that I have. So I am really, really excited about that. I have two more pairs of shoes that I have purchased. If you want to see those purchases, you're just going to have to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss when I create that video. And I give you my word, I am going to create the video one day next week. So hopefully within the next 10 days, you will see I'll do a complete haul of all of my Christian Louboutin purchases, because I think I do have about two or three more pairs of shoes. I have a lot of stuff that I need to show you. So life has just been lifing, but I am trying so hard. Isn't she beautiful? I love that. So that will do it. Please share, like, subscribe, all of the good stuff. I appreciate your support, and I will see you in the next video. Au revoir.